Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the Flying Dorito in Grand Theft Auto Online, otherwise known as the... What is this thing called? What is your name? What is its name? Otherwise known as the Volatol. The Volatol is it's an interesting plane, and it's on sale for today only. Unfortunately, I'm recording this a little later in the week than I had sort of anticipated, but I wanted to get this out for you guys, even if it means there's only, the rest of today left to buy it while it's on sale. I still felt like it was important, and this review will stand for anything in the future as well. I'm not just going to be talking about it at its discounted price. I'm also going to be talking about its value at its full price as well. So, anyways, let's hop into the Volatol real quick and go ahead and enter the aircraft modification thing at the hangar with this massive vehicle. I wish it could all fit on the screen, but unfortunately it's too big, so that's okay. The armor upgrade, we got to go all the way up on that, of course. For the countermeasures, I've heard the chaff is the best. I think that we will go with the chaff, just because why not? I'm probably never going to use it, but you know what, for the intents of this video, let's upgrade it. Same with the engine, we're going to go all the way up on that. For the bombs, I've heard explosive bombs are the best. Clusters are some of the worst. Well, yeah, gas and incendiary have got to be the worst, but clusters definitely the next worst. So let's go for explosive bombs, because why not? Definitely going to go for race handling on this thing. I feel like it's such a big vehicle that having the race handling would be helpful. We got the sweeping stripes livery, the underside white livery, which I would assume just makes the underside white, as it may suggest. Oh, and it makes the tail bluish. Okay, we got the Volatol 985, the War Veteran livery, the Semper Fi livery. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I like that. We have the Woodland livery as well, the Night Spirit, the Panic Basketball livery. Okay, all right. The Impotent Rage livery, Princess Robot Bubblegum, and Back to None. I honestly really like the War Veteran livery. I think that looks really cool. So let's go for that option today. For the respray of the vehicle itself, oh, my crew color actually looks pretty good on it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going for my crew color today. Now for the secondary color, that does the inside of the engines, it looks like. So I'm wondering about going for like a black for that. I think that kind of, yeah, I feel like that kind of looks good. If you are going to sell the thing after you've done these upgrades to it, it's going to go for just under $1.2 million. That is if you buy it with the sale price. If you buy full price, it will sell for a little bit more. But let's go ahead and exit the hangar with the big old Volatol here. It's a gargantuan vehicle. I'm just gonna hop out of it for a second here just to show you guys like just how massive it is. Yeah, so this is me, and now it's in the frame. Okay, so yeah, it's a big vehicle. It has the under-mounted turret right here that you guys can see right there. It is an explosive turret, and then it also has the top-mounted one, and I believe that is it. I don't think there are any more turrets here. Now, unfortunately, I don't believe that these can be operated by the pilot, so I won't really be able to show you them today. However, I have used them in a Doomsday Heist mission, and I can tell you they deal a fair amount of damage. Now, the unfortunate part of this, of course, is that the Volatol can't really take much damage. So that's the only real issue. It can dish it out, but it cannot take it. So, unfortunate, but nonetheless, it is a very cool vehicle. So let's take off in the Volatol here. A blistering start, obviously. It's very fast. It actually takes off a lot faster than you would expect, to be honest. It's pretty quick. Now the Volatol is interesting. So we can pop the chaff here, so you guys can see what that looks like. The pilot gets access to popping the chaff, just so you guys are aware. So that is good to know. Now, yeah, this thing's huge. If you hold E on PC here, it opens up the bomb bay. It does look really cool with the bomb bay open, I have to say, and dropping the bombs out of it is pretty sick as well. So, definitely a cool plane. Definitely a very cool plane. Now it's on sale this week for, you know what? Let's go to Warstock real quick and let's just check on this. So, Volatol is on sale for Yeah, $1.9 million to $2.6 million. It regularly goes for 3.7 or 2.8. Now, either of those prices with the sale are pretty bad. And same with the non-sale price. Obviously, for extra money, it's even worse. The Volatol, as much as I do like it, as much as I do think it is a very cool plane, and it might have some, well, it doesn't really have any uses, to be honest, but it is a very cool plane. I will give it that. It makes a really cool plane like noise, like the engines sound really cool on this thing. It's based off of a specific British aircraft that sounds like it's howling. You guys should look up, when you're done this video, British like howling bomber plane or something like that, and you'll figure it out. I cannot remember the name of it, but it's kind of like a hybrid between this and like another sort of plane. So this kind of serves as like a dual purpose plane, I want to say, or like it's made, you know, off of two separate planes in real life, but very, very cool. Very, very cool plane. But yeah, unfortunately for even, you know, just under $2 million while it's on sale, still not super worth it to pick up. And for, you know, $2.6 million at the higher end, if you don't have the trade price, which you probably don't, I just cannot recommend picking up the Volatol, as unfortunate as that is. It is a very cool plane, but yeah, and then if you're watching this in the future when this thing is not on sale, for $3.7 million, yeah, it's going to be a no from me. And for $2.8 million, if you have the trade price at full price, it's still going to be a no from me. Yeah, even on sale, this thing really isn't super worth picking up. Now, obviously, if you guys want it, you do not have to listen to what I'm saying. I'm just trying to tell the average person here my thoughts on the Volatol and whether or not they should buy it. I do have to say I'm very happy that I bought the Volatol, but I do have pretty much everything in the entire game. Like, I don't mean that in like a flexing way, but like, I've kind of wanted the Volatol for a while, and now that it's been on sale, it's given me an excuse to buy it, which I feel like that's probably the boat that the majority of people who would buy the Volatol are kind of in, is like, you know, you've kind of got everything in GTA. Now, if I'm not mistaken, something that is unique about the Volatol is it does get 100 bombs. Or maybe it's only 50. You know what? It kind of feels like it's only 50. That might be a different plane. Yeah, that totally is a different plane. I think it's the Alcanos that can have 100 bombs instead of the normal 50 that most planes can have. Yeah, overall, I can't necessarily say that I recommend picking up the Volatol, as unfortunate as that is. But you know, if you got everything in GTA and you want like a new plane that's just kind of fun and like kind of ridiculous, then the Volatol's a good plane for you. The Flying Dorito, you know, it's kind of like an end game thing, you know. If you've got everything and you've got all the businesses and whatnot, picking up the Volatol is not the worst idea. But of course, we do have a DLC on the horizon coming very, very soon, so I would say probably don't buy the Volatol right now, at least before the DLC comes out. Obviously, if you're watching this in the future, the DLC has already probably come out, presumably. So yeah, don't pick up the Volatol just yet, but if you've had your eye on it for a long time, you've got a lot of money and you feel comfortable, you know, spending some on it, even with the DLC coming, then I guess go for it. But yeah, you're not going to get any extra use out of the Volatol that you wouldn't get out of, say, something like the Avenger or, you know, most helicopters in GTA. It is relatively fast, this plane, I feel like, but yeah, it's just big and it's a big target and it's just not that useful, unfortunately. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the Volatol, guys. It is a decent, you know, cool plane, but yeah, not necessarily one that I would recommend for most players that are especially starting out, or more so starting out in GTA. Obviously, if you're set up and everything, pick it up, but other than that, yeah, you can probably rest easy knowing you don't need a Volatol. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, dislike if you didn't. Of course, subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.